Let's dive into New York City politics, where every block tells a story and every election can change the city's future. In a city where the drama is as big as the skyline, the stakes are always high and the headlines never stop. The latest headline? Zohran Mamdani, a young Democratic Socialist from Queens, has just pulled off a stunning victory. He's now the mayor of New York City. Mamdani built his reputation as a relentless fighter for tenants' rights, championing affordable housing, and standing up for working-class New Yorkers. His rise in Albany made him a rising star, but his roots have always been in the neighborhoods of Queens. Now he's made the leap from the State Assembly to Gracie Mansion, shaking up the city's political landscape and bringing a new energy to City Hall. His win marks a major shift. Socialist ideas are now front and center in City Hall, and the city's progressive movement has never felt more powerful. But with Mamdani's promotion, his assembly seat in District 36 is suddenly vacant, leaving a power vacuum in one of the city's most watched districts. This isn't just any seat. It's the launchpad for a movement that's now reached the city's highest office, and it's become a symbol of what's possible for grassroots activists. The scramble to fill it is fierce, with activists, community leaders, and seasoned politicians all eyeing a symbolically powerful position that could shape the city's future. The race isn't just about representing Queens, it's about the future of New York's progressive movement and the direction the city will take in the years ahead. Whoever wins will have to fill some big socially conscious shoes and prove they can carry the torch for a new generation of progressives. The competition is intense, like a rent-stabilized apartment opening up in the West Village. Everyone wants in, but only one can claim the prize. This is more than just a political contest. It's a battle for the soul of the left in New York, with passionate voices on all sides. The big question now: can the socialist wave that carried Mamdani to City Hall keep its momentum, or will the movement face new challenges? The answer starts with the fight for District 36, a contest that could define the next chapter in New York City's political story. So, where is this battleground? Welcome to Astoria, Queens, Assembly District 36. Astoria is a vibrant mix: old-school immigrant families, young professionals, artists, and activists. It's a neighborhood where tradition meets progressive politics, and community organizing is a way of life. This is the district that first elected Mamdani and is home to political heavyweights like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Tiffany Caban. Astoria is the birthplace of New York's Democratic Socialist movement. Representing District 36 means more than casting votes in Albany. It's about fighting for a diverse, engaged community. The issues here: housing, transit, healthcare, immigrant rights, mirror the city's biggest challenges. Whoever wins must understand Astoria's history, diversity, and demand for real change. You keep hearing about the Democratic Socialists of America, or DSA. In New York, the DSA is a powerhouse, young, organized, and deeply rooted in the community. They're not just about theory, they're about action: universal healthcare, affordable housing, public power. With over 11,000 members, NYC DSA is the largest chapter in the country. Their grassroots organizing has helped elect leaders like Ocasio-Cortez and Mamdani. DSA's year-round activism builds trust and loyalty that traditional campaigns envy. Winning Mamdani's old seat would cement their influence and prove the socialist wave is here to stay. For the DSA, this race is a chance to show their movement's staying power. That's why District 36 matters so much to them. With such a crucial seat open, the competition is fierce. The main contenders are progressive women, many with DSA ties and deep roots in activism. This isn't left versus right, it's a contest within the progressive family. The frontrunners: Rana Abdelhamid, Diana Moreno, and Mary Jabida. Each brings unique strengths, but the DSA's endorsement could be the deciding factor. The race is about strategy, experience, and community connection, not just ideology. The DSA's challenge: unite behind one candidate to keep the seat in the movement. District 36 is a test of the DSA's political maturity and unity. Meet Rana Abdelhamid, Egyptian-American organizer and DSA member. She founded Malika, empowering women through self-defense and financial literacy after surviving a hate crime. Abdelhamid's activism is personal. She's turned trauma into a mission for community safety. She's run for Congress before, building a strong network and raising her profile. Abdelhamid fought for better data on Middle Eastern and North African communities, showing her commitment to representation. Her platform centers on uplifting marginalized groups and fighting for real change. For her, politics is about practical solutions, not just rhetoric. Running for Mamdani's seat is a natural next step, taking her advocacy from the streets to Albany. She represents intersectional progressivism, fighting discrimination on multiple fronts. Abdelhamid is a formidable contender with a powerful story. Next up is Diana Moreno, the DSA insider. Moreno's deep experience in the DSA, serving as Queens Branch co-chair and communications coordinator, gives her a unique edge. She's also led immigrant worker advocacy at NICE, grounding her in labor and immigrant rights. Moreno's top priority, universal childcare, a pressing issue for working families in Astoria. She frames childcare as both a family and economic issue, aligning with DSA values. Moreno wants to help Mayor Mamdani deliver an affordable NYC and push back against rising authoritarianism. Her candidacy is about continuing Mamdani's work and advancing the DSA agenda in Albany. She's positioned as the candidate who can best leverage DSA's power for real results. For DSA loyalists, Moreno is a compelling choice. Her campaign is about turning movement energy into legislative action. Then, there's Mary Jobaida, the persistent challenger. Jobaida, a healthcare worker, has run for office before and built a loyal base. Her frontline experience fuels her push for single-payer healthcare and the New York Health Act. She's a strong advocate for tenants' rights, environmental justice, and fully funded public schools. Jobaida's message, government must care for the vulnerable and tax the wealthy to fund public services. She's respected for her persistence and grassroots commitment, even without major institutional backing. Jobaida's candidacy brings a fresh dynamic, forcing a broader conversation about progressive strategy. She's the underdog, but her conviction and community ties make her a real contender. In a race defined by organizing, her years of showing up matter. Jobaida embodies the spirit of a challenger driven by values, not calculation. Why should anyone outside Queens care about this local election? At first glance, it might seem like just another neighborhood contest, but the stakes are much higher than they appear. This race is a crucial test for the future of New York politics, and its outcome could send shockwaves far beyond city limits. It's not just about who wins a seat, it's a referendum on Mayor Mamdani's new administration, and a measure of the Democratic Socialists of America's growing influence. If a DSA-backed candidate emerges victorious, it's a green light for Mamdani's ambitious agenda and a major boost for the progressive movement, signaling that bold ideas have real support. But a loss would be a significant setback, raising questions about the left's momentum and whether their vision can truly resonate with voters. The DSA now faces a new challenge, managing internal competition and finding a way to unite behind a single candidate, rather than splintering their base. How they navigate these internal debates will reveal whether they're a disciplined political force or a movement at risk of fracturing under pressure. The outcome will ripple across the city, inspiring progressives elsewhere, or discouraging them if the movement falters. A win for bold policies like universal childcare could set a new standard statewide, showing that transformative ideas can become reality. Local races like this are where the groundwork for bigger political change is laid, one conversation and one vote at a time. What happens in Astoria won't just shape the neighborhood, it could influence New York's direction for years to come, setting the tone for the next generation of leaders. To sum up, the race for District 36 is more than a local contest. It's a high-stakes drama that captures the energy and anxieties of a city in transition. This is a moment when the choices of one neighborhood ripple outward, shaping the direction of New York's future and sending signals far beyond its borders. Zohran Mamdani's rise to mayor left a symbolic seat up for grabs, and now 3 progressive women are vying to claim it. Abdelhamid brings grassroots empowerment and a vision for community-led change, hoping to inspire a new generation of activists and leaders. Moreno offers DSA experience and a focus on childcare, promising to fight for working families and to make sure the city's most vulnerable are heard and protected. And Jobaida stands for healthcare and persistence, representing the ongoing struggle for equity and access in a city where so many still fall through the cracks. This election will test the DSA's ability to manage growth and unity as the organization faces the challenge of balancing its ideals with the realities of political power and coalition building. For Mayor Mamdani, the result will signal his political strength or vulnerability. His legacy and influence are on the line, as allies and critics alike watch to see if his movement can endure. The outcome will send a message about the left's durability in New York and whether progressive politics can continue to thrive in the face of mounting challenges and shifting alliances. It's about more than Astoria. It's about the future of progressive politics in a global city and the possibility of building a movement that can inspire change across the nation. The voters of District 36 have a big choice, and the whole city is watching. Their decision will echo through City Hall, through neighborhoods, and into the national conversation. What starts in one neighborhood can change everything, setting off a chain reaction that could redefine what's possible in New York politics. In New York, local politics is never just local. It's the start of something bigger, a story that belongs to all of us, and a reminder that every vote truly matters.